Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. Zube here. And I'm going to do a random collective reading. I'm trying to do this all in one take because I'm tired of recording and re-recording. I did it. The fan is on and my lighter did not want to stay lit. Anyway. Blessings. This is going to be a random reading. Take what resonates and leave what does not. If you've been here before, welcome. No, back. Welcome back. God dang it. I got big stuff to say. That's kind of what's going on here. If you haven't been here before, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. I like to come into these with a message, and I've got one. If you are interested in a personal reading, astrology, or tarot, my information is down below. My website is teresazube.com. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't force me to fit for you. Don't force the reading to fit for you. You're allowed to not like me, but if you do like me, please like and subscribe. I've been churning on something for a while, and it's with regards to everything in my life. Like, it's so hard to talk about because it kind of is all encompassing. But I have been waiting for pieces to be in their place. Like, believe me, the way my life has gone, it's not that I'm waiting for things to be in the perfect place. I just need to know where the pieces are going to be. And I've wanted to know where the pieces are going to be for like probably 4 or 5 years now. And I just still don't know where the pieces are. And that has caused me to kind of like not grow with regards to my work. I'm growing in a lot of other ways, but I think I almost constrict myself here because I'm not mad about it either. Like, I don't know how to fucking evolve right now. But because I've just been like, okay, well, this isn't ironed out yet. And like, I don't know when that is going to be ironed out. So I went in and I changed up some things with my work. Anyways, it's funny because that's kind of what the message I was coming in here with, it feels just meaty, okay? Like chunky, like maybe we're chewing on something. And so I pulled a card before the reading, which I don't usually do, but I just kind of wanted to wrap my head around it. And we got the Forbidden Forest. You are so brave to keep on going the way you do. It's number 35. And it's kind of funny here too, because there's like a portal, like a hole that's kind of opening up. And I can't stand the 8-8 portal. It's just a totally personal thing. I cannot stand it. I don't like the whole numerical portal things, but I'm also not a numerologist. So like, you can absolutely love 8-8 Lionsgate. Like, if you're watching this in real time, that's fine. Like, other people can, I'm just ornery about it because it doesn't line up with anything astrologically. Like, or I mean, if it does, it's by chance. Anyway, so I'm going to pull some cards, but the Forbidden Forest is the card that we got. And the Forbidden Forest is going back to retrieve pieces of our soul by bravely going back into the place where we may have lost them. And that was kind of fascinating to me because one of the things I had journaled about today, I was writing a letter I would never send. I write a lot of letters I'll never send. And And in that letter, I had written something like, I'm in recovery, 7 years sober from alcohol. That was my drug of choice, but it was something like, I wish I could go back and undo my mistakes, but I actually don't, because I really don't think I ever could have been the person I am. I know I couldn't have been the person I am today, but like, I think I'm even better of a person than I might have been if I never had even had a drinking problem and just went on being a non-drinking problem haver. Like, I think I'm even better for having had that experience. Like, not even just different, but better somehow. Like, I don't think I could have been this cool, not even say that, but no, this much better if I had never had a drinking problem, is basically what I'm saying. And as I was writing that, it's about a difficult experience that I'm going through right now. I was like, I was like, oh wait, like, maybe that's what's going on with what I'm going through right now. And I kind of ended it with, all right, I get it. Like, maybe I'll just grow. We're gonna fucking grow through whatever it is that we go through. And maybe this is kind of where we are churning presently. But that Forbidden Forest card, it's like, go, even, she's out and it's bright and sunny, and she's going to go back into the dark night through the portal. Anyway, maybe that aligns with the beloved 88 Lionsgate portal for you. So, there's something about facing ourselves and where we've been. Maybe there are ways that we can go back and acknowledge some of the places where we didn't shine, some of the places that might be scary to go back to. But it's time to be brave. I got the Page of Pentacles. This represents us internally. The pages are childlike energy. This is our inner child. Pentacles are earth. So that's what we can see, touch, feel. It's, our physical body, our like things that we hold on to, our belongings, but also our home, our sense of being at home, our place here on earth. And that's our internal energy. So acknowledge like your child like desire for things, for comfort, for safety. Wow. And then externally, we have the world. The world is like things coming full circle. That I describe that card as, every year we graduate. When we're kids, we graduate from like first grade, second grade, seventh grade, 12th, 11th grade. And then you graduate from high school. That's like the world card, it's the culmination of like even mini lessons within one big lesson. And it additionally can represent the world outside. So like, here we are, just an inner child here on earth, and in front of us is the whole world. But like, this is a massive growth point, and that feels about right for me. I don't know if you just heard my phone go off, but that always means something. It's a massive growth point. Like, we are growing, and this, it's like we're going to level up. But when somebody graduates from high school, you're like the big badass for a few weeks through all the parties, and then you're like off to the next thing where you're like, crap, I know nothing again. Like, I'm at the bottom of the hole, or whatever. I'm at the bottom, the first rung of a new ladder. So there's kind of this starting over feeling too. And what does God see from up above? The Strength card. And we got this yesterday too. Strength is unconditional love through difficult times. The lion got a thorn in its paw, was scaring everybody away, and then the woman recognizes that the lion is in pain and loves it into submission. So then she can pull the thorn out of its paw. And then the lion is grateful, but this is like from God looking down, wants us to bring love even into situations of anger, hurt, past pain, towards ourselves, towards others. I want to clarify that Page of Pentacles. And, the Page of Pentacles is like, we got the Lovers, they're naked, so I'll kind of cover them up. The Lovers is about making a choice. The Page of Pentacles can be like taking baby steps. With the Lovers card, we are choosing. It can be between lovers, or to commit to a lover or not. But it can also be like a career path or any kind of relationship or project or something where our heart is involved. Anything that we really feel loving or passionate towards, because whenever the Lovers card is making a choice between, like, I choose to throw my heart into this, knowing that my heart will get tired, it might get hurt, like that, if this doesn't work out, it could break my heart, but the benefit is worth the risk. So we may be looking at like, what is the benefit? What is the risk? Do I take the next step? But we can do baby steps, like one thing at a time. We want to see, we're going to do this. Okay. Acceptance. Dear God and Archangel Raphael, please help me accept that everything is going in the right direction. I love in AA, sometimes people call God good orderly direction. I kind of like that. One step at a time. This is an incremental process. You don't like give a baby that's just learning to eat a whole steak. I think Abraham Hicks says that, although I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it started somewhere else, but I keep getting the image of like chewing on fat. Like we're really trying to digest and consume something big, and that's going to take time, and we might even not feel good in that process, but it's necessary. Like this, it could just feel heavy, but then the churning and all of that is going to move it through you. But first, you have to do the consuming part, which is acknowledging and facing. This feels like old stuff, maybe things that you're carrying with you. Like for me, it's the example of, God damn it, I've been sober for a long fucking time. And it's my choice to remain held with my feet to that fire, because there are situations I feel are worthwhile that call for a little bit of an endurance of that. And in the interim, it's helping me to explore like how much of that have I really left behind. Um, and not, not glossed over. I haven't been able to gloss over anything really because I've been stuck with the consequences of it for, my whole fucking life, basically. But anyway. Man, life is hard. Let's pull an oracle. Let me get one of these. Okay. To the moon and back. I love you to the moon and back. That's a beautiful card. Desires, wishes, longings. Look at this woman sitting on a swing shaped like the moon. She gazes longingly into the distance as if she would like to be somewhere else. Although her skirt is made out of feathers, she stays seated and does not fly away. This card speaks about strong desires. Sometimes we crave what we don't have. Instead of taking action, we remain passive and let our dreams fall unknown. Let the powerful magic of the moon reveal any unpredictable desires. Wow. So that kind of speaks directly to me, and I'll tell you how I'm feeling it, and you can see how that relates to your life. But as I was saying before, with my astrology and tarot and my business and all of that, I've been really trying to play it safe because there are just a lot of balls I'm juggling. Just kidding. In the air, and I don't quite know where all of them are going to land yet. And so I've just been holding myself back, like I was saying, constricted or something. And maybe this relates to something in your life, but I think it's has come to a point in time where I need to never mind where the balls are going to land. I got to stop juggling balls. I'll never stop using that metaphor though. And, you know, and do my thing, like really create what it is that I want to create and what I enjoy and build what it is that I set out to build, not allowing how much I'm going to let it grow to be dependent upon if something else works out or not. It can all happen. Maybe that's what's going on here. I remember I had a job working as a caregiver, and there were just office shenanigans, but it was insane. I mean, there were people working like 70, 80 hours, and I'm the one that had to call and make them go to work. And I didn't like that. Um, I really didn't like that. Like the employees were being majorly abused. It was like not a fun job. I think they were. But anyways, um, that job was making me sick. And I was trying to build my tarot and astrology business kind of on the side. So I could have a side gig and then work. And I just couldn't get it to grow, probably because I had no fucking time. And I myself was working about 55 to 60 hours a week. And I just quit. I was like, I'm just done. And literally, after I quit, like the following week, I started getting all these phone calls for readings and stuff like that. And I remember being like, why? Why couldn't you have made that happen before? But it was because I needed to move. Like I needed to move in faith. And there is something here about faith and and hope and the chewing on fat. Like, I think if you're watching this, even still, you have been going through shit for a long ass time. And I don't just mean like years, I mean years and years, and maybe your whole life. And you just keep going because you know that whatever reason you are going through this, even if it's unbeknownst to you at a physical, earthly level, you know that your soul, that like your soul just won't allow you to stop. And I want to applaud you for that. So anyway, this felt like a weird one, but I'm just shooting from the hip over here. I don't know. I don't think most adults know what the fuck they're doing, so we might as well try to figure it out with tarot. I hope you have a great day on earth. Peace. Namaste.